Ladies, gentlemen, Season 4 of Modern Warfare is officially upon us. In fact, the update for Season 4 is actually coming out tonight as you watch this video. Or if you're watching this video later, it has already come out. But this update is appearing to be very large, and in this video, we're going to be talking about when this update is, what is going to be inside of this update, and a little bit of a stipulation with this update that is kind of strange and something that we have never before seen in any Call of Duty update ever. It's kind of strange. Now, first thing I got to get off my chest is the thumbnail for this video. The thumbnail for this video is not actually made by Infinity Ward or Activision. It was actually a fan-made thumbnail I found yesterday on Reddit. If you want to check it out, the full post, it is linked down in the description, but honestly, it is one of the best fan-made things that I have ever seen in Call of Duty. It actually really elegantly displays everything that is coming in Season 4, and I'm not gonna lie, it might be actually a little bit better than what Infinity Ward put out themselves. So, Infinity Ward, if you're watching, you might want to hire this guy as a marketing dude. Now, as far as this actual update goes, this update is coming out tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 1 a.m. Central, 2 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. BST, or 8 a.m. CEST. If I missed your time zone, I'm sorry. I tried to get as many of the big ones in there as possible, but basically it is coming out in the next basically 12 hours as I make this video, and it is a very large update. So we know this for two reasons. First of all, it's an entire season update. These are generally very large downloads. But on top of that, Modern Warzone tweeted earlier today saying, according to GamingLeaf.com and a French reputable source for COD News, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Season 4 update will be tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific time. This was before Call of Duty announced it. And the size is going to be 34.7 gigabytes on PlayStation, 48.9 on Xbox One, 44.3 on PC, and 49.7 for premium players. Those are the people who actually have the multiplayer version of this. So, like I said, a very large update. Now, we're kind of used to this at this point. Pretty much every time there's a downloadable update for Modern Warfare, it is massive, but there is a little bit of a caveat to this update because Ashton, who is basically the community manager at Infinity Ward, tweeted out today saying this. The Season 4 download is going to be large. In order to reduce overall disk space that Modern Warfare and Warzone take up, we're compressing a bunch of assets once installed. The Season 4 launch will only take up an additional 4 gigabytes on console for all new content. So yes, you're essentially downloading this 40 gigabyte download, but once it's actually downloaded and installed, it's only going to take up an extra 4 gigabytes on your console. This supposedly should make the next update that come out after this smaller and not as big, not 40 gigabytes every time we download them. Is that going to be true? I guess for that we have to wait to find out. Now, the bad news about this update is if you have slow internet, unfortunately, this is going to take quite a while to download. It's actually one of the biggest updates that we've ever got for a Call of Duty game ever, not just Modern Warfare. So, get your internet primed and ready to go, and hopefully you're able to download it overnight. So this is all fine and dandy, but here is the weird part about this whole thing with Season 4. Normally, when a new season comes out, about a day or two before the season is actually launched, we get a new trailer showing off the new maps, new weapons, and new characters that are actually going to be in that season. On top of that, we generally speaking get a roadmap that shows off everything that is coming on day 1 of the season, and then a bunch of things that are going to be coming out throughout the rest of the season, whether that's additional weapons, additional characters, game modes, maps, so on and so forth. At this point, I think you guys are all pretty familiar with all of this. The weird thing is for Season 4, we have not seen a trailer or a roadmap. We had a little bit of a teaser showing us that Captain Price was going to be the character returning to the game, but no actual trailer. Assumably, we'll be getting both of these tomorrow when the season is actually launched, but as of right now, we have actually no information pertaining to what is actually coming in Season 4. That is, aside from leaks and data mined content that we have seen throughout several previous leaks. So throughout the rest of this video, we're actually going to be going over what you can actually expect to see from Season 4. So starting off with the obvious one, as we saw in that little teaser there, we know that Captain Price is coming back within Season 3, and he is going to be the main operator in the Battle Pass. Essentially, he's going to be the operator that if you get the Battle Pass, you get Captain Price. Now, there are also two more operators. The one that you're seeing on the left here, I don't actually know the name of him at this point, but obviously the one on the right is Kyle Garrick, aka Gaz, from the main campaign of Modern Warfare, and this one will probably be coming as a bundle later on in the season, probably not on launch day. As far as weapons go, we have two new weapons that are both going to be a part of the Battle Pass. In the past, they have been at level 15 and level 31 of the Battle Pass. The first of which is known as the Vector. This is a weapon that's been in many Call of Duty games before, especially the Modern Warfare or Infinity Ward versions of Call of Duty games. And as far as this weapon goes, according to the leaked files, it is not going to be called the Vector, but rather the Frennic, I believe. And like I said, this should be a part of the Battle Pass. The second weapon is basically the IWI Ace version of the Galil, which is a mix between an AK-47 and a Galil. At this point, we don't know what this weapon is actually going to be called in-game, but for now, I will just call it the Galil. Now, moving into the maps that have been leaked in Season 4, first and foremost, the only one that we've really been guaranteed through the image for Season 4 that we originally saw, as you can see in the background of Season 4 there, is Scrapyard. Scrapyard is going to be coming to multiplayer, and this is the only one as of right now that is actually confirmed. After this, the next one that was found in the game files is Broadcast. This is an area that is already in Warzone, and this is one that they could very easily bring into multiplayer. After this, there's another map called Oil Rig, which is aka Offshore from Modern Warfare 3, another remake map, and then the two other new ones that we really don't know much about, the first of which is called Garden, and then the second is called Harbor. We don't really have any ideas as to what those two maps will be if they actually come out. Now, there are also several leaked names for gunfight maps, but we don't currently, as of right now, have any proof as to which one of those could actually be coming, but as we know, we will definitely be getting some gunfight maps with the launch of Season 4 as well. Now, the next area brings us into Warzone. So, at this point, there has been literally no confirmations as to what is happening in Warzone, and part of me wonders if one of the reasons why they are holding back a trailer is because the trailer is actually going to tell us a little bit about what is actually happening to the Warzone map. There have, however, been several rumors as to what is actually going to be happening in Warzone, and I actually covered that 2 days ago in a video. But as far as what they are generally, one idea is that the dam is going to explode or crack or break, and water is going to flow through the city, and there's going to be water filling all of the lakes, trenches, and areas throughout Verdansk. The second is that with Bunker 11 being a major feature in the game, first of all, they're going to unlock the second bunkers, and you're actually going to be able to go deeper into the bunkers, find out more about the backstory. And another rumor is that a nuke will actually go off, and that will affect some certain areas of the map. The third and final thing that people have been talking about that may happen to the Warzone map is that this stadium will actually open up. But the one thing that I do know will happen in Warzone, first things first, we are going to get a bunch of new game modes in Warzone. This shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Every single season, week after week, they add new game modes. This is really no surprise. What I am interested in is whether or not they add any new items or changes into the actual buy zones in the game, because they did that with Season 3. And another big question is, will they add more types of contracts like they did with the Most Wanted contracts at the beginning of Season 3? For this answer, I currently don't have an answer, but really for this, only time will tell. And once we actually see the update later tonight, of course, I will be bringing you guys videos explaining in depth everything that actually happens in the update. So I guess the point I'm getting at here is if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you don't have notifications on, make sure you do so, because over the next 24 hours, we are going to get a ton of information about Season 4. The update is going to actually happen, and with every single update in Modern Warfare, there's a ton of hidden changes and things that they don't even put in the patch notes. So if you want to stay up to date on all of that, literally the best way to do so is make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications on. So like I said, the big takeaways from this video is tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or essentially tomorrow, most other places in the world, we are going to be getting the Season 4 update, and there's going to be a bunch of big things changing within Modern Warfare. The other big takeaway from this is it's going to be a really big ass download, so make sure your internet internet's ready to go. Make sure your router doesn't crash in the middle of the night, and hopefully when you wake up in the morning, you will be able to hop on and play some Season 4 of Modern Warfare. And like I said before, I will have plenty of videos tomorrow updating you on everything coming out in this update. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, found it informative, is very much appreciated if you do hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, and want to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you let me know down in the comments what you think of Season 4. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out.
Listen.